What's the beneficial attitude, Zara? Yes?
The beneficial attitude is an attitude that can help us ameliorate our life.
Yes. The attitude that will give us some benefit. That is from the word benefit, that beneficial comes. So, an attitude that will help us in giving something positive to our lives, in giving something positive to our society and to our world. Now, one other word that I need us to understand, if we want to understand that thing, is the common good. Who knows what the common good is? The common good, what is it? Yes? That
Doing good freely.
Not exactly that. What's the common good? Yes? No. Those who are from 3. Can you tell us what a public good or a common good is? So, when they say that something is common, what does it mean? Common good. So, the two words can help us. The word common and then good can help us. But what is common? When they say that something is common, yes?
It means that everybody, almost everybody, can have access to it.
Good. Thank you. Yes? It is popular. Not actually. What he said is very clear. Yes? Somehow, but not exact. Yes?
This group that the community or society has access to free, like without public toilets.
Thank you, Bian. Any other person has something to say about common good? Well, in simple terms, when I say the beneficial attitude towards the common good, the first thing is that what type of attitude are we supposed to have towards the common good? And as we were asking ourselves, what is a common good? Okay? A common good is something that is for everybody. Something that belongs to everybody. He gave the example, he talked about the tap. Brian talked about something that is accessible to everybody. So, in this case, can you identify some of the things that we can consider as the common good for all of us? Some of the things that are common to all of us. What are they? The common goods that we have here. I don't want to start talking about the common good elsewhere. I'm talking about first of all the common good here before we can go ahead to the common good elsewhere. Yes, Melanie? The classroom is a common good for all of us. Yes? Food. Yes? Our dormitories. Yes? Chairs and benches. Yes? Yes, the electrical material. Books. Not your personal books, but the books that are for everybody. Yes? The public tab. Yes? There? The church. Yes? No. It is not for everybody because it's meant for you and you alone. Yes? The blackboard and the toilet. Whether it is public or not. Get out. That is when you are outside and you are running up and down. Just for 2 minutes for you to come and sit here and follow up something, you are sleeping. Get out. No, get out. Go out. I'm talking to you only. a number of common goods that are common to us. Go wash your faces and come back. The things that are common to us, that we need for all of us, but that have been provided for us by ourselves indirectly or by some other person. Now, the first thing I want to ask you is, how are these things always treated? How do we treat these common goods that we have? That's the first thing. I am not talking about how we are supposed to, but how we treat them. Yes? No, I am asking you, when you observe the way, all those things, how our attitude towards them, how is that our attitude? Can you describe that attitude towards these things to me? That's what I want to know. That? Okay. What else can we say? Yes? That? I don't know whether you understand this here. I am asking, in your opinion, are you satisfied with the attitude we have towards those common things that we have? Are they taken care of the way they are supposed to be taken care of? If that is the case, fine. If that is not the case, what is done and what is supposed to be done? That's what I want to know. We are talking about the toilet, for example. We are talking about the classroom. We are talking about the benches and the seats we have. Yes, me. Some people misuse them. Okay? The problem is that we don't know who these some people are. And when we don't know who these some people are, because it concerns all of us, it is our responsibility as a group of people. Yes? Yes. Some people destroy them. And when some people destroy them, and those some people are part of us, it means that we are destroying them. What else? Yes? They are looked upon as if they have no value. Yes? Any other thing to say about the general attitude towards things that do not particularly belong to one particular person? Yes?
Treat them as if they don't matter in the society.
Yes, they are treated as if they don't matter in the society. Yes?
For example,
Yes. Okay. Now, what I want us to understand when I ask that question is for us to discover that the attitude we have is not beneficial. Run, stop it up. We are talking about something and we are doing a similar thing because that will get destroyed. And then while you are doing that, you are not paying attention. You are not participating in what we are doing. I wanted you to understand that our attitude towards the common good, towards the things that belong to all of us, is not the best attitude. It's not the beneficial attitude. As some of you have said already, when something belongs to all of us, some people think that they don't have the right. They are not preoccupied. They are not worried about it. They don't take care of it as they do take care of their personal things, because they think that it is provided for everybody. Sometimes people say that what is for everybody is in reality for nobody. But there is one thing we must understand. Those things, in one way or the other, belong to us. And we should therefore treat them well. We should treat them well so that it will be beneficial. That is, we should have an attitude that will benefit all of us. That is, we take care of those things that are of the common good. More, that is, we do take care of them more than we do for our own personal things first. That is why, if for example, we have to clean this classroom, and you have your clothes to clean, the first thing you will have to do is take care of what is common to everybody. That is, you clean the classroom before you go and you start doing your own personal things. The next thing I wanted to say is that sometimes we think that it is as if it is something that since we are not removing money from our pocket directly to pay, we are not the ones. But in reality, we are the ones. For example, the public tab that the council or the government gives to us or to a quarter is part of the money we pay as taxes, or when we go to the market, or when we participate to pay some other thing, some contribution to the council or to the government. And it is with that money of taxes or of those contributions that they are obliged, that they have the obligation to give us those amenities, to give us those things that we need: water, the markets, the schools, the hospitals, and the health centers. Those places that are common good, the public toilets as well. All those things that are public, that are common to all of us, we should take care of them as much as we do take care of our personal things. And especially because they are the things of all of us, we should take care of them first of all before going to our own personal things. That is, we should put the common good before our own personal good. Okay? That is the type of attitude that I call the beneficial attitude towards the common good. As he was saying about the benches, our own common good here. You can see these benches were made, they have already been used by you. Next year, we will have to be repairing and making new benches for other people because you have come and you have not had a good attitude, you have not had a beneficial attitude towards this. And therefore, I am saying this so that we can pay attention henceforth to the things that belong to all of us. There was a mention of the dormitories. Make sure that your dormitories are clean. That there is nothing that inconveniences one of you because I am not doing things well. The same thing for our classroom. The same thing for our benches and for everything that belongs to us, that serves the good of all of us. It will be that type of attitude is an attitude that should not start and end at some moment. Make it a habit to yourself to always take good care of the common good. Make sure you identify what is the common good. For example, you see sometimes the taps, the taps of the public taps that we have around. Sometimes you see them flowing for a very long time. Some people think that as it is flowing like that, since it is not some particular person's own, it's for everybody, it is not affecting anybody. But as water is flowing from there, those of you who have your personal taps in your houses, you will have problems. Taps in your houses, you will have problems having water because there is a place where water is flowing freely. But meanwhile, if when the tap gets bad, the public tap gets bad, we think that the common good is very important. We have a good attitude and we arrange that tap immediately. We will have good water and water flowing well with good pressure in our own houses. Therefore, what you do for the common good, you are doing it indirectly yourself. It's just that sometimes we do not know that that thing will affect us in one way or the other. And therefore, I am inviting you, as young as you are, I am sharing this with you. It's something that concerns more adults, but it does concerns me. Because as I said, even at our level, we already have the common good, and we should learn the beneficial attitude towards the common good. Learn it, practice it, share it with other people, and let every other person learn to take good care of the things that belong to us all. The things for which indirectly or directly we are paid for. Because sometimes we do not remember and we do not know that we are the ones paying for them. For example, even the road. When people do not use the road well, they are thinking that it is some other person's property. No, it is our property as a whole. And we have contributed in one way or the other to make them what they are. And as they are destroyed, we will be called upon again to contribute, and then our money will be wasted. Meanwhile, we will do some other thing so that our life will be better. We will always be on the same place. If you want our country, our world, our families to be better, if we learn this beneficial attitude, take care of the things that are the common, that are for all of us, that is the common goods, the public goods, at that moment, we will be dragging ourselves out of poverty and out of suffering towards a better life. This is all I wanted to share with us this morning. And then, I don't know if there are any questions in relation to what we have been saying. If there are questions, I am here to listen to them already. Any questions? Yes? Allow. Amenities. Those are the, when I say social amenities, I'm talking about those social things, those goods. For example, the hospitals, the schools. Those are the services that we receive for the well-being of our society. So when I talk about social amenities, those are the type of things I'm talking about. Okay? Any other question? Yes? Okay. The health center is also all of them are health units, but they do not have the same status. First of all, in the hospital, we have the doctors and the director of the hospital, who is also a medical doctor or someone who has done a commission of public health. But in the health centers, most of the time we have, the nurses. There are not many doctors. So normally, the things that are done in the hospital, most of the time you might not be able to do in the hospital. And also the amount, the material that they use in curing people that we have in the health center is less than the one that we have in the hospital. For example, if somebody needs to be operated on a very complicated operation, they will be looking for a hospital because the hospital has many more, the needs is there and many more material and more expertise in doing such operations. But in your health center, we will take care of certain basic illnesses and other things that are seen. Okay? Any other question? If there are no other questions, I would like somebody to summarize what we have been talking about before we go, and we speak aloud. What have we been talking about? What do you understand by the beneficial attitude towards the common good? The beneficial attitude towards the common good, what is it? Yes?
All the things that are around us because all of them help us in our lives. So when we're doing that, so it's trying to always be nice one thing or the other. So we should not be nice and drag ourselves out of poverty.
Okay. What else do we have to say about what we have been sharing? Yes, Divine. Okay. All right.
He said that the beneficial attitude is an attitude that exists to benefit our lives and to ameliorate to make better our lives. And the common good is what we see every day, interact every day, and we said that we have to keep that we have to have a positive attitude towards the common good.
Okay. Does anybody have something to add to what they have said? I will remind you again is that what is the common good is something that belongs to all of us. In reality, sometimes you don't even know to whom it belongs, but it is useful to all of us. And sometimes, since one person doesn't think that he should not take care of it because it belongs to all of us, for that reason those things get bad. We pay bad attention, we do not pay attention to it, we do not take good care of it. That is what we are saying, is that we should learn to take care of those things and use them judiciously as if they were our own personal things and take good care of them. That way it will be a better attitude that we should have towards the common good, and we will get more benefits from that common good. I think that is enough. That is the only thing I wanted us to take note of. I am not saying these things so that your ears can hear, because it is useless. I am saying these things so that you can take note of them, reflect on them also on your own, and see how good it is. And then when you are convinced about it, put it into practice, share it with other people, and then we will see how our society will change. Africa, Cameroon, our different quarters and areas where we are not yet what we would like them to be. We would have loved that they should be better, that we have better roads, that we have enough water, we have enough good schools, hospitals, and everywhere. But those things will not happen without us. And that is why I am trying to share with you a certain attitude that will help you to make our society better, that will help you to contribute so that the good society you will live in, the society in which your children will live in, will be better than the one that we have today. But that means you have to engage yourself and work hard so that things get better. Because things will never change without people sacrificing themselves and working hard. But that starts from here, with you changing the mentality and thinking that for the change, the positive change that we are looking for to happen, it will have to start with me. It will have to start with each and every one of us who has always something to contribute so that things are better. But today we are talking about the common good. The type of attitude we should have towards what is common to all of us. Our revenue. When it is dirty, it is our property and we must make sure that it is clean. The same with our classrooms, the same with our dormitories, the same with every other thing that we have in common, that belongs to all of us, that serves the interest of each and every one of us. It is important for us to pay attention to those things, take good care of them, and make sure that they are always in a good shape, and also that they give us the right benefit.